got an eviction notice in the door yesterday at our apartment, and it's not from not paying our rent because we pay our rent every month. Our bills are paid, okay. They said it's from not filling out the live questionnaire and not giving my stubs, and neither of those things are true. We did both of those things. So last week, our AC wasn't working, so we went to the clubhouse and we told them that our AC wasn't working, and he filled out the live questionnaire while he was there, and then he sent his pay stubs in his email. Weekly, we have proof that we did both of those things, and this lady said that she's going to try to figure it out because it was her mistake.
Everybody in court. How can I help you? I need an explanation for why my mom paid this month's rent, but y'all decided to go in there and clean all of the important stuff out. I have baby pictures in there. My mom has certificates in there. We have important stuff in there, and we paid the rent. And it's still not September 1st, but the apartment is already remodeled. So I need an explanation now.
Okay.
So what's the explanation?
So my understanding was that the keys were turned in by last month.
No.
Okay.
My mom has a money order for the rent that was paid here. Mm-hmm. So explain that. A money order from July 31st to September August 31st.
Right. So I'm looking into it on that end. I'm not sure. My understanding was that she had turned in keys.
No, the rent was paid.
I understand that.
I need to understand what's going on. Where's the keys at? You have the keys?
Into the unit. That unit has already been...
Exactly. And the rent is paid.
So am I going to get a chance to talk, or
yes.
should I just reclose
yes.
the door? Okay, perfect. So as I stated, we're looking into the situation. My understanding was that she turned in keys to the unit, at which point the unit was then considered to be vacated.
So what about if the rent is paid? You're not answering that.
It will be refunded to her.
That is not an option.
It is an option.
No, it's not. The month is over.
It doesn't matter. From when she paid, the money would be refunded from when she turned in keys. My understanding was that they turned in keys to the unit at the beginning of this month in August.
Where's the keys? Right here.
We have the keys.
Well, what keys were turned in?
Okay, and so my understanding is that Alexis turned in keys for the unit.
Alexis.
And then that was when the unit was considered vacant.
Hold on.
I have two keys. Two keys.
I have them both.
Right.
Alexis, when did you turn in the keys to these guys?
I didn't turn in the keys. She knows she lying.
What's up, y'all? So I just got an eviction notice on my door. This is a wrongful eviction notice.
A Deep Ellum man says everything he and his daughter owned was thrown in a dumpster after the management of his apartment building accidentally ordered maintenance to clean out his rental.
And turns out apartment management had the wrong unit number, and now that man says that he is out tens of thousands of dollars.
The problem that I'm having with this story is, how does housing accidentally go to the wrong apartment, throw everything out of the apartment, and that's just that?
Used to have a couch here, a TV stand with the TV. This was my daughter's snack drawer. It was a closet full of clothes. Everything gone. All my groceries, they cleared out my whole refrigerator full of groceries.
Imagine having all of your stuff thrown out of your apartment into the trash can because your apartment complex accidentally evicted you instead of your neighbor. All of your stuff is gone and you literally have nothing, not even a toothbrush.
Everything's gone, but they took the dresser, the bed, they took everything. They took my vanity, my drawers, everything in the closet. I had like 25 pair of shoes, bro.
30 in the morning, and your girl being up. Your girl is up, and I am up in the joy of the Lord, y'all. Because let me tell y'all what happened to us, y'all. And let me tell y'all how good God is. Y'all, we were wrongfully evicted. When I say wrongfully evicted, we were wrongfully evicted. We were evicted for our children having disagreements with other children. Now we talking about 12 and 13-year-old boys having disagreements. Not no gunplay, not no gang related, not no none of that. 12 and 13-year-old little boys having disagreements, y'all. So y'all, me and my cousins, we moved into the same community. We all of us very close. We're a close family. We moved into this community, and all of us got like 4 or 5 kids apiece. So it was good. We was having family gatherings. The kids was playing together. Everything was fine when we first moved around here. Now I'm not gonna speak on the other kids because I don't get in kids stuff. I'm an adult. I'm grown. I don't get in kid stuff. I'm gonna just say that this was more about territory to me in my eyes. That's all I'm gonna say. Especially when it's pertaining to somebody else's child. I don't do that. But it was more about territory. And it was more like, we being here, y'all just getting here. And me and my family were trying to like get them to come together. You know, I let some of the boys come to my house, like, y'all could come here, eat snacks, watch movies, because we're trying to get them to come together as young black boys. Y'all already have the heart out here, like, stand together, don't stand against each other. But every time they would get into it, the parents of the other kids and their older brothers and cousins, whoever, will always come and make it a bigger deal, which law enforcement started getting involved, which the home office got involved, and the home office evicted all of us. Me and all my cousins literally got evicted. We never been in nobody's house. We never let kids fight. We never seen them fight. We never cheered a fight. I don't know none of that. Nothing. They just evicted us. Like, literally evicted us. And y'all, to be honest with y'all, 2 weeks later after they evicted us, the boys was back in the field, all of them, every one of them, playing football together. And I'm telling the landlord, like, kids gonna be kids. That's why adults shouldn't get involved. That's why other people shouldn't get involved. And it should not go this far, because kids gonna be kids. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna fight and they're gonna be right back playing together.
I have never in my life been to this courthouse so much. Update y'all on this eviction thing. My landlord is evicting me. I couldn't really prove retaliation, but now I can, because they offered me a settlement. Like, I went to go get me a lawyer, and now they want to offer me a settlement, girl. In their settlement, they are offering me good rental history, and they're completely wiping the eviction from my record. Now, why in the world would you evict a tenant with good rental history? This contradicts the whole eviction. Y'all just gave me the proof. You just gave me the proof. I'm like, I'll take a little settlement or whatever, but I still need to figure out the right people I need to talk to. Hey, I didn't have to go through none of this. I didn't have to go through none of this. Like, none of this shouldn't have ever happened. She wasn't expecting me to fight back. She wasn't expecting me to have the funds or the resources to fight back. She thought that she was gonna get away with this, but no, ma'am. I have never in my life been to this courthouse so much. Update y'all on this eviction thing. My landlord is evicting me. I couldn't really prove retaliation, but now I can, because they offered me a settlement. Like, I went to go get me a lawyer, and now they want to offer me a settlement, girl. In their settlement, they are offering me good rental history, and they're completely wiping the eviction from my record. Now, why in the world would you evict a tenant with good rental history? This contradicts the whole eviction. Y'all just gave me the proof. You just gave me the proof. I'm like, I'll take a little settlement or whatever, but I still need to figure out the right people I need to talk to. Hey, I didn't have to go through none of this. I didn't have to go through none of this. Like, none of this shouldn't have ever happened. She wasn't expecting me to fight back. She wasn't expecting me to have the funds or the resources to fight back. She thought that she was gonna get away with this, but no, ma'am.
Being evicted is never a good thing, but I'm pretty sure it hurts more when you're actually a person that does take pride in paying your rent, only to come home one day and to find all your things thrown out when it was no fault of your own. If people don't pay their rent, yes, evict them. But if someone was wrongfully evicted, they should be compensated and pretty well taken care of. Thanks for watching this video. Have an amazing day.